Hi, happy Wednesday. Thank you very much for clicking on to another video, another reading. So I'm gonna slightly pull some cards on this situation, but last night Spirit had shown me a situation which this energy has been showing up in the readings. Yesterday I had posted a reading where it was talking about someone has like a thief surrounding their occupation, like a work environment, and it could be several people. And I remember recently, probably like last week or 2 weeks ago, there was a reading I posted to where it was talking about people stealing other people's like ideas. So yeah, Spirit showed me this situation to where it looked like a group of women. I mean, it could be men into the mix, but to me it looked like a place where it's like mostly women that work there. And it's crazy because this looked like some type of factory, almost like they were packaging things up, like some type of manufacturing company, but it looked like they was in a warehouse. And it looked like these people are working in the dark. So that's how I know. And I think I've shared this before, but anytime I see something or like see people in the dark, that means it's some form of deception going on. So yeah, it looked like a group of women to where it's like they were low key stealing. Now I feel like everybody done stole a little something from a job, right? I ain't done stole no money though. That's too crazy right there. But I feel like people done stole like a little something, like you done left with something from a job. But this situation, it looked like they didn't realize, or they think that they're not being monitored or supervised, because like whatever, like what they were doing, it looked like they were working in the dark, and these people were not working together. So it's not like a group effort when really it is, because it's like they're all doing the same thing, right? But it's like you can tell that they were not working together. It's like each one of them had their own motive in regards to like stealing or whatever it is that they were doing. But it looked like they were taking things from the job. It's like they show up at work, but it's like they're low key stealing like while they're at work. And I feel like Spirit too is like highlighting the fact that there's people out there that will steal your ideas pretty much, and they'll try to repackage it as their own. And some of these people too are putting like God into the equation too, which when it's really false, because it's like they think that nobody sees them or knows what they're doing. Like they think that nobody's monitoring them, but Spirit like sees like literally what they're doing. Because it's not a coincidence that this energy keeps showing up or popping up. So yeah, I just wanted to share that really quick, y'all. But I wouldn't even worry about it, honestly. Because when people do stuff like that, and I've actually experienced, if you ever experience someone like stealing like one of your ideas, it never lasts long anyway, because it's like that was not their original idea in the first place. So when people have those type of motives when it comes towards stealing people's like original ideas or even like content, I guess, so it could be online too. And I feel like these people are in the same type of industry, so basically it's like they have the same type of job, right? But it's like they are stealing in the darkness or moving in silence, thinking like nobody sees them. But it never works out. And I don't be trying to pray on nobody's downfall, but it's like when you do stuff like that, it's like how can things turn out for you like in a positive type of way? That right there don't even make no type of sense. But I'm gonna pull a couple of cards out. There could be a whole nother message that comes from this, but I'm gonna see. So we got privileged lady coming out. We got imprisonment showing up here too at the bottom. So with privileged lady showing up here, usually I read this as like divine feminine energy. The number 3 could be significant too. But yeah, it looks like here with this privileged lady, you could be a divine feminine watching this, and you could be in this status to where, because it kind of looks like too someone is showing up there, like the feminine energy is showing up as somebody who could be like very unique, like very original. It looks like you could have your own type of style too, so you could have some people like biting off your style a little bit or whatever. It's one thing to be inspired, but like literally to steal the whole thing and not even like. But yeah, I feel like with that whole dream message too, you know how like people like to repack, like they'll steal someone's idea or something like that, and then they'll try to repackage it to make it seem like it's theirs. Tell me more about this dream message, this channel message. So we got mature woman coming out. So you could be a older feminine energy, but I feel like it's the maturity level. It's like you could be somebody who's very mature, like with your mindset, like your demeanor, personality. Let's see what else comes out. I feel like somebody showing up as like an OG. That's what it's giving. Like you could just be somebody who's like mature. It's giving like Queen of Swords type of energy too. Tell me more. I feel like a feminine energy is showing up as like the blueprint, honestly. So you could resonate with that. It's like you could be the blueprint, and you could have other people that are trying to, it's like they trying to take the blueprint or like copy the blueprint, but it's like usually when that happens, you can tell when something be like a little off, because it's like they just only taking what you share, or like, this could even to be like certain things that you say. If you ever had somebody like literally steal your idea, then you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. And that really needs to be studied seriously. People who literally will steal someone's like whole idea to make it seem like it was theirs, and they think that they can actually make money off of it. Even if they do, it's like something ain't gonna be right. They ain't gonna be able to keep. It's not giving longevity at all. What else are they needing to hear in regards to this dream message? I feel like what I'm asking is not showing up. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna have to pause this really quick. Okay, sorry about the cutoff, y'all, but I had pulled out the thief card and the occupation card. That was the two cards that had showed up yesterday in one of the readings I posted. But look, we got great fortune coming out with this. So you could be somebody who has an abundance of ideas, but it looks like pretty much surrounding your occupation, but it could be like your skills, your talents. For some people, you could actually work with your hands, because in that dream, it looked like the women were like working with their hands. They were like doing something, like, but it looked like they were doing it in the dark. So something about like working with your hands could be significant, but it looks like you are showing up here as somebody with great fortune. This could be something that you're building onto. I feel like someone could literally have it's given like some type of company, but it's like the ability for somebody to have like to start a business, but it could be something to where it makes you very wealthy. Something about like a Fortune 500 type of company or business. And I honestly don't even know that much about that, but that's what it's given. So you may have some people in your energy to where they're pretty much trying to like steal your great fortune, because it kind of looks like a on-looking type of energy too. Scamming has been very significant too lately. So look, we got unexpected income showing up here as well. Tell me about this thief energy and occupation for the collective, please. So we got concern coming out. For some people, you could be already kind of concerned about this too. Yeah, I feel like threes are very significant, like 333. But and I actually have a video too. I'm gonna be talking about threes, the meaning of the number three, but alignment. See, it's like you're in alignment with what you're supposed to be doing. So this could be like you working in your purpose. But I feel like strongly for a lot of people, you could work with your hands. Like you could be somebody who's creative or actually literally make things. So where it's like, it's like you're generating income for yourself. And we got official person coming out. This is card number 22. So yeah, it looked like you showing up as somebody who's official, like legit. You could be certified. So I'm gonna end it here, y'all, because it's about to cut off. But that is what came out. Thank you very, very much for watching.